James.
I'm here.
Jeez, what are you doing? Huh?
Oh,
Let's be professional and unmute our mics.
be professional. Shut the fuck up.
About time you
sorry.
got back, TR. Jeez.
I know you stupid.
I feel like that was
Jeez,
pretty quick.
I don't know about that. What do you think?
We're only
No, he was definitely not quick.
only
No.
eight minutes late.
8 minutes. That's pretty freaking late. Sorry to everybody who's listening live.
all none of you. We're sorry we made you wait for 8 minutes. Yeah. So TR, what are your thoughts about like you having to run out and do that?
I don't care.
You suck, TR.
Pussy.
What are you doing?
What? What did you?
Why don't you do something fun, okay? Huh?
Like what?
At least think of something fun. Come on, give us something.
Say so.
I saw.
Hey,
No.
Pittsburgh. Ready?
Loading Jim and Zopecast.
Here we go, Steelers. Beat 'em Bucks. Let's go, Pens. Live from the Mixler and the pulse of all things Steel City. It's Pittsburgh's favorite podcast, starring Jim.
Took a day off work just to get everything put together.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Day off work.
I did. It was the weekend, but
And Zope.
Let's say music that uses unbelievably ridiculous vulgarities and sexual innuendo when there are children around.
It's the Jim and Zope cast.
Hey guys, this is Jenna Manson from Images by Jenna Manson. You can find me on Facebook at Images by Jenna Manson or CuriousGoods.BigCartel.com is where you can buy some of my products. You're listening to the Jim and Zope cast.
oh. Thank you, Jenna Manson.
3 minutes in, we have accomplished nothing. Thanks, TR.
You're welcome.
You son of a bitch.
You couldn't get Jim his alcohol fast
You
enough.
just couldn't do that.
Next time I expect a speediness about you.
I sped.
We'll see some urgency.
So Jim, what installment is this?
I think it's chapter 37, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
Oh, well, welcome everybody. Welcome. I am always, Jim.
And I'm Zope.
And I'm TR.
Oh dear God.
Heaven.
Fucking motherfucker. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming and thank you for listening to chapter 37 of the Jim and Zope cast.
We got a great show coming up for you guys. Me, Jim, and TR, we actually went to Comic-Con on Thursday. Steel City Con on Saturday.
Yeah, Thursday. Everything was wrong on that first statement. Rewind.
We went to Steel City Con on Saturday, so we'll be talking about that. We've updated our death poll. Hopefully everybody came up with their people.
You got a
TR.
You got somebody?
And
I wasn't
we'll
the slacker last time.
Yeah, exactly, Jim. God. So we should have a pretty good show for you guys. We'll be talking about the Steelers, doing
have
some
any
news with TR, and yep, we're excited. I'm excited. Loving it. James. Where can they find us?
Anyway. Anyway, before we start, remember, you can find us everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but almost everywhere. iTunes, Stitcher, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, TuneIn, or you can go to jimandzope.com, search Jim and Zope or Jim and Zope cast on any one of those sites to listen to every podcast we've done. All 37 episodes. That's pretty
If you can listen to 37 hours straight, I will
Impressive.
pay you $100.
We'll let you do an intro.
Yeah. You can actually take over for me for an entire episode if you can listen to 37 hours straight. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh.
That'll be awful. Skip chapters 1 through 10.
Jesse would not do it. Let's see. Our week. So, Jim, other than Comic Con, how was your week?
When's the last time we did a show?
Yeah, we were two.
It's been 2 weeks.
We took
actually.
2 weeks off.
Yeah.
I really didn't do too much. The huge. Got the huge.
I went and saw what's that new Christmas movie with Seth Rogen? God, I can't remember what it's called now.
Isn't it like the
Night before.
Night Before, yeah. I went and saw The Night Before. It was not good.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't real impressed with it. Like I said, it was just all about, like, I mean, I was okay with Pineapple Express. I mean, with all the the smoking weed and stuff. But now it's starting to just get ridiculous. That's all it was him doing just tons and tons of drugs, and I don't know.
I've yet to see a movie where he did not smoke weed.
I don't know. It also had a really weird feel because it was a Christmas movie, and I don't know. It just had a really weird feel to it. So I wasn't a big fan. Not gonna lie.
Who'd you go with?
I went with Aaron.
What did he think?
Oh my gosh, I forgot, and I can bring up the story of what happened. All right, and I could almost go into a frustration exploration about this, but I'm not going to. But the most ridiculous thing happened while we were there. Okay, now you know as well as I do that I like going to movies early because I like to get good seats and stuff like that. Okay,
Making
and
movies.
people like me that do that, whatever. I'm not the only one that does that.
Yeah.
So we get to this movie 45 minutes early, and we get perfect seats right in the middle, and then everybody starts filling in, and basically there was a seat open to the left of us. It was me, Aaron, and Rachel, and there was a seat open to the right of us. At like the time of the movie starting, some guy and his wife walks in and asks us, our group, to move over completely to the right so that him and his wife can sit down. And like an idiot, I was like, okay. Which, by the way, I will never do again. If you ask me that, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. So, anyways, we did it. These two people now are sitting, which would be technically the seat that I wanted to sit in the first place, but they're sitting in the two seats. They came like ridiculously late. The entire movie, all they did was complain about how bad the movie was, okay? Which doesn't exactly help. Like to constantly hear somebody complaining about it. Then they started complaining to some kid behind them accidentally kicked the chair, and he starts flipping out on this kid while the parents were there. Which, by the way, if you did that to my kid, I'd probably punch you in the face. Which I can't believe that guy did not punch him in the face.
Parents
And then they ended up getting up and leaving. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So in the future, if I am the person sitting there and there's an open seat by me and you come in late, guess what? You're not getting that seat. Because there's no way I'm moving again.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, they're both assholes. They probably deserve each other.
There were no other open seats?
There were, but there were worse seats. And these people, they wanted the good seats, and they came, like I said, they came exactly when the movie was starting. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! Dude, that's why I show up early so I can get these good seats. And they just wanted people to move, to accommodate them. And I talked to my brother about it. My brother's like, he's had it happen to him, and he said, no, he doesn't move. So I think in the future, I will not be moving for anybody, regardless.
See, I sat in the middle. I like the back. Like the way back, so people normally don't come and ask me to move.
That's because they assume you're getting a handy.
Yeah, I usually have to get my handies in the back. Why are you sitting against the wall under the projector?
Quit touching me!
Yeah, but I don't blame you, dude. That sounds like fucking...
Dude, I was so mad. So yeah,
Is there a hole in your popcorn box?
learning experience. I will not be doing that again. What I was happy about is that I was able to get a Star Wars cup and Star Wars 3D glasses. So yeah, I got my 3D glasses ready to go for the premiere.
For what?
Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. All over my body.
It's going to be in 3D?
Yeah,
Oh, I fucking hate 3D movies.
that's because you suck. Okay.
hate
How do you hate 3D movies?
I hate them.
Can you explain?
I don't know. I can't. It annoys me. I don't know why, but
So you don't know why, but you hate it.
Yeah. It's
All right,
just
well-
when I'm sitting there and they hand me 3D glasses, I'm like, great, I got to wear these fuckers for the rest of the show.
I mean,
I don't want to work
it's
when I
not
go to a
like it's making
movie.
you look any worse.
Eh.
I just don't like it.
All right, so
Oh,
you
God.
got any news for us, TR? Or
Want to go with some
think?
newsies? Want to get some newsies?
Newsies? Which one of the newsies are you?
okay, well, let's get this news going.
Guess who's too ugly for YouTube and never getting laid? Here's a hint. It's time for TR with the news.
Oh, so excited.
Oh my God,
the
that's so
crinkling
great.
money is my cue to be awesome.
Crinkling $100 bills over there at the Zope residence.
All right, this is, this bourbon.
Did you hear the most recent one? They did.
Yes, I did, actually.
I was like, oh my God, I get it!
Yeah.
I brought that up in our week that we watched the last episode of.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I
Did you
didn't-
like it?
Yeah. I mean,
It's good.
It's more of a suspenseful thing. Everybody's looking forward to what's coming next more than what's happened, I guess.
That's how they get
I was pretty pumped up. That was actually a really good episode of Walking Dead. So, and I was actually pretty happy to hear him say Carl again. I was
Oh,
like, man,
man.
I'll see you for it, dude.
As soon as he went up to that fucking door, I was like, oh, Carl!
I was like, oh,
Carl.
he said it.
Old Carl's trying to be a good guy. He used to be the little brat too. I couldn't stand
Oh,
him.
I hated him.
I'm starting to like him.
I
But
hated
before we turn this into a
He's
Walking
growing-
Dead podcast,
He's growing into a nice young man.
he is very, very nice, supple young man.
Very nice young man, like got greasy, long ass hair.
Dude, his hair drives me nuts, dude. It's so disgusting. All right.
Well, we do actually. Are you using the story I gave you?
Anyways,
The one I
TR.
told you about? The bite? Did you find
Oh,
it? No?
we can talk about it.
Well, I mean, just since we're
Yeah,
talking about Walking
yeah,
Dead, I'll
talk-
just throw
yeah.
that out there that
Yeah.
I read on Facebook that Norman Reedus, who plays, Daryl,
Yeah.
got bit while taking a photo with some woman at a convention.
Are you serious? Somebody bit him?
Yeah, she was taking a picture with him, and when you see the pic, she posted the picture on her Instagram page, and you can see it, and she looks like this creepy, like crazy bitch. But she was standing in between Michael Rooker, who played Merle, and then Daryl, and they snapped a picture, and then she turned to the right and bit him, and they grabbed her and kicked her out and shit. Now she's banned for life from the comic convention and shit.
Holy crap, that's weird.
Yeah, but I thought that was funny.
Wow.
So he's a zombie now.
Yeah. He's gonna.
I think
turn
there's-
into a crazy bitch.
There's probably quite a few chicks that wouldn't mind biting Norman Reedus.
He is so unattractive. Oh my god.
Well, I don't think you count since you're a guy. So
Well, he looks like every freaking trailer park dude I used to deliver pizza to when I was like 17.
chicks like him, man.
No, they like celebrities.
Yeah.
If he walked down the street and
He
was
has
not a
money.
celebrity, girls would be like, "Oh my god, what the fuck? They look like fucking Monaca graduate.
Yeah,
Put a
maybe.
white T-shirt on. Put a white T-shirt on. You look like I went to Monaca."
Well, they liked him before that too. Remember that Boondock Saints or whatever?
Yes, on TV, a celebrity, movies. That's why girls are so shallow. All right, go with the news.
Let's get with the news.
All right. This is kind of a hot button topic. The Pittsburgh police chief makes a pledge to the Muslim community that he's going to start building more trust with them and protecting them more.
What? What the heck? Where did you get that from?
Postgazette.com.
I don't know. Pittsburgh police chief makes pledge to Muslim community. That's what? Why? About I don't understand why.
There was a shooting that happened in and around a Muslim area of Pittsburgh, I guess, and the Muslim community there felt that not enough was done. I can read the shooter's name. Anthony L. Mohammed.
Okay, well he sounds like a Muslim person.
Yeah, I feel like they're complaining about not being protected enough from themselves.
Yeah, that's a little on the weird side. I didn't even know we had a Muslim community around here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's a couple Islamic centers and temples and stuff around town.
All right, hold on. Listen here, Queen Zope. What the hell are you talking about? You acting like I'm shallow?
Oh, only a little.
How? Where?
Are you kidding me, dude?
No.
I have never not heard you comment on looks of people.
Doesn't
Ever.
make me shallow.
Yeah, that's exactly what makes you shallow. You do realize that.
That makes him observant.
Yeah, I just tell you how I see it.
We're gonna have to hold on. Let me ask Siri.
Who?
His gay
Siri,
iPhone.
get me the definition of shallow. It's probably gonna talk about water.
Shallow means of little depth.
Well, no shit. Thanks, Siri. Good job. Way to go, Apple.
Good job, Siri. Yay!
Well, that helped in no way whatsoever.
Yeah, not at all.
That sounds
All
about
right,
right
so
for Siri.
back what we were talking about. Muslim community freaking out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little bit on the weird side.
I'm scared of white people.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh god, is it really coming here now? And then I read the name of the shooter and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know if it's coming here. I mean, if it's in Pittsburgh, I mean, as long as it's not in Cranberry Township. I mean, I hate to be a jerk about it, but I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Oh, that's a good story. I'm glad you brought that up because I actually had no idea. I didn't even know there was a Muslim community. Like I said, that's pretty weird.
I love how you keep saying Muslim.
Muslim.
You Muslim.
What about it? What do you want me to say? Muslim?
You Muslim.
You Muz. I'm gonna start calling them Muz.
Islamic.
Bunch of Muz heads.
Out of all three people here, I have the most experience with them. So
True.
throwing that out there.
That's how you got the herps too.
That's exactly.
Got that desert rabies.
Get desert crabs.
What else you got for us, CR?
What's that?
So what else you got for us?
Oh, sorry, you're breaking up.
Am I breaking up?
Is hard enough.
All of Cranberry will not let me play music today.
A nun got in trouble for posting a picture of her with her dead deer on Facebook.
A nun.
A nun went deer hunting, got a deer. She posted it on the diocese Facebook page and got a lot of backlash.
That is freaking cool, actually. That is a really cool nun.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
it was a nice buck too. 10 point.
Why were people mad about it? Oh, because she showed a
It
picture.
was
Dude, people do it all the time.
anti-hunting animal rights people that are fucking insane.
Dude, people. I mean, people post pictures. I guess they just.
I would love for these people to have been living 200 years ago and tell me they wouldn't have killed fucking animals to survive.
Yeah,
You fucking assholes. So
I mean,
stupid.
dude, that's actually. I mean,
and a lot of it involved cursing and swearing on the
First-
diocese Facebook page.
are you serious, dude?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. People should not be. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool that she did it. I mean, if she likes to hunt, then she likes to hunt. Why should she? Why would it be any different for a nun? A nun is a person like anybody else. If she likes to hunt, then she likes to hunt.
Yeah.
Her diocese that she belonged to made comments on their website and then removed it. It wasn't just animal rights people.
It was just people in general.
Why did she spell
why is
people
she
twice?
correcting
She spelled
people?
it right.
You spelled it right the first
No,
time.
I think she's saying that it's just people. That people were just making comments. So it wasn't just animal rights people.
Yeah, but she spelled people right the first time.
I just said she's saying that people made the comments, not just animal rights people. She's not putting the star there to say that it was spelled wrong.
It's not showing on my end.
So, I don't know. That is pretty freaking ridiculous.
We don't want you showing your end on the show there, just.
I encourage any nuns in doing that. I think that's pretty awesome. So
All right, I got one more for you. This one,
you're really sticking to that 3, aren't you? No more, no less.
well,
Oh, potty mouth over
oh
there.
my god.
Oh, him, whoever him was.
This one's actually pretty cool. With a loose definition of cool.
Loose.
Very loose.
Very loose.
PennDOT website is going to allow you to track
Speaking of loose,
salt trucks and snowplows this year.
Okay, for
So-
what reason?
So you can see where they've been so you know where the roads are safe.
I guess that's cool. I mean, usually it's pretty safe around here, but
Yeah, fuck you, Cranberry.
Yeah, in Cranberry, yeah.
no, I drive into freaking Slippery Rock almost every day, and it's never good, dude. It's they don't even use salt there.
Slippery Croc.
They do, dude.
Croc.
They don't use salt there. They use
That's 'cause all the students walk everywhere.
okay. Well, there just isn't students in Slippery Rock, and that's a problem.
There are. You're just over there trolling for some students, dude.
It freaking sucks, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I hate going into Slippery Rock because they don't take care of the roads at all. They just put coal or something on it, and then it does nothing.
It's ash.
Or ash. That's what I
Yeah.
meant. Ash. Thank you.
Versus Evil Dead.
I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was just correct.
So is it an app that you use to track it, or like a website?
It's going to be PennDOT's website.
Ah, okay. I mean, I guess it's cool. They're obviously moving forward with technology, and I mean that's cool.
They do
I'm
a
glad to
lot
see that.
better than the Ohio Department of Transportation.
My brother actually works for PennDOT, and I feel bad for him for working for PennDOT. they may be one of the more hated agencies around here.
I know, but like you go to Ohio and you realize how good PennDOT does.
Really?
Oh my God, Ohio sucks.
Really, compared to our roads?
Oh yeah, they're terrible.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember trying to go to my relatives and shit when they live in Ohio, and they always had 5 feet of snow, and the roads are never touched.
You know what I just realized? Because I know we're about to move into the Steelers against the Colts, and I kind of wish I had like a song from like dun 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 dun.
Well, there you go.
There you go. You just sang it.
That was not the
That was
equivalent.
pretty much fucking dead on.
Was it?
Madam be proud.
Was it karaoke? Was the karaoke
It was
good?
karaoke stuff.
Oh,
No matter.
Is it better than my?
Should I pull
Is it
that
better
up?
than my? I want it that way.
Oh my
Should I
god.
pull that up?
Oh yes.
Everybody, bear in mind, I could not even hear myself,
Yeah. Well. It didn't hurt anybody else.
and I was also trying to scream to get over the freaking. Oh, that's just great.
Pull it back a little bit.
Dude. My voice was like,
Oh my god, that was fucking.
I was like, well, my voice is a little bit screwed up when I woke up the next morning, and then now that explains it.
Wow, dude, that was hilarious. Can we talk about the secret of my email?
Oh my God.
Definitely to talk about the secret.
Can we please talk about that?
Did you have it up?
Can we please talk about that?
God, what if she's listening right now?
I don't care. I hope.
Oh shit!
Okay,
I did
alright,
give
well.
her a card.
TR has
She
a
took the
secret
card.
admirer who emailed the show. TR, did you give her? Wait, what happened? 'Cause
All right, here.
I know this happened.
I did not give her.
Okay,
a
here's
card.
what happened.
Yeah, you did.
I walked through what happened. Okay. She found your card on the dance floor from one of us.
Hold on, let's back up a little bit so everybody else knows what we're talking about. Basically, me, Jim, and TR went to the Windhaven in Cranberry the day that we went to Comic-Con. Okay, it was actually the night of, and the next day I look at our email and I'm like, what the heck is this? It's some girl that sent a message to all of us specifically for TR, and this is what it was all about. So what exactly happened?
Can I read it verbatim?
Jim, go ahead and read it verbatim. Also tell people tell people the story, because actually I don't even know the story.
It really? What?
Did I walk away?
No, nothing happened with that night. Like it was her and her aunt, and they sat across from us. Well, apparently she thought TR was cute, and that's why they sat across from us. And she found your card on the floor, and she kept it, and that's how she was able to email us. She kept looking at it like the entire time, like looking at the card and looking at everything. So that's how she was able to email us.
God.
And we won't say her name or nothing like that, but the email goes this way.
She's a fox, though. Tell you that.
I thought,
Please, God.
you know what though? More power to her for reaching out to somebody she has no idea who they are.
I do think that's
More power
pretty cool.
to you, but hun, if you're in a bar and already drunk, just come over and talk to a guy if you think he's cute. Don't email him at 3:07 a.m. drunk. All right.
When
With
he
a-
has a, when, he,
with
when,
that
you, when you
picture.
know he has a podcast.
Yeah, he has a podcast. You got to talk about it. Okay. I thought TR was good looking. Didn't think he was interested. Bear in mind, she didn't say one word to anybody other
Yeah.
about for him to be interested. If he was, tell him I'm sorry that I didn't say anything or I did anything wrong.
How did he know TR?
She didn't. It was
She came over and introduced herself at one
she
point.
read the card and went on our website.
Oh, okay. Well, oh,
He's
holy
on our
crap.
website. Yeah, stalkerish.
Ow.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I was interested in him the moment I saw him, and it was my idea for my aunt and I to sit at that table across from you guys. He never made a move. I was hoping that he would.
God.
Remember, people, there was no interaction between this girl and TR for him to make a move.
None whatsoever.
You need to start making moves.
Start making moves and fighting around the world. God. That's why I asked if he was single or not. I wasn't interested in my aunt's friend, the Home Depot guys that were hanging out over there.
Oh yeah, Silver.
Keep going, please.
That guy isn't my type. If TR is interested, you can give him my email, and also I will be there every Saturday night till either January or February. Please, if there is any misunderstanding, email me back anytime. Blank from the bar that you met tonight. We didn't meet her,
She came over to the table.
but did you talk to her?
No, you did.
Yeah, I did, but you didn't.
No.
She
Okay,
said-
wait. So she did introduce herself to you, Jim. What did she say?
Christ. She walked by. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Did she say a word to TR?
No.
No.
Okay.
And then
I
she
mean,
she
you
attached a photo of herself, not from tonight, but from another night.
I don't even recognize her at all.
Well, I do.
Well, you were.
You did-
were
oh,
When I
okay.
saw her, I
You were
remember who
pretty
she.
trashed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you were gone, but I remember her when I saw the picture pop up. But all right, look, let's get real. Okay, we've all been single, we've all been in bars, we've all been drinking. Little word of advice for this girl: do not email a podcast on the internet, attaching your photo, and coming off. I don't want to say desperate, but acting like you had some kind of moment with somebody that you never even spoke with.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's probably just banking on the fact that TR is just going to be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Eh.
I mean, okay, TR, have you thought about contacting her yet?
No.
I don't know about that. Now, are you being serious?
About not contacting her?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So, okay, tell me why right now, and be honest with all of our listeners. Tell me why you don't want to contact her
Don't
right
be
now.
rude.
I
if
don't
she's
want to be
listening.
mean.
You're not allowed to be mean.
She's
You're
not. She's not his type.
She's not my type.
Okay. All right. Well, I was just curious. I
And
mean,
then,
I don't know what your type is. So,
well, and also, if she was interested or liked him because he was cute, don't creepily sit next to our table and stare at him. Come over and say hi. He's not freaking Brad Pitt with a bunch of bodyguards. Come over and freaking say hi to him.
it's so ridiculous though, because if it was like if it was a hot girl sitting there and she was doing it, this would be completely okay. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh no, it wouldn't even make it to the show. He would have went back to the. He would have went back to the bar that night and found her.
I would just say
I would have been like, what's
I
your
am pretty.
address?
I am
Yeah.
also pretty shallow. Okay, and this just further shows how shallow we are. Because if this situation was any little bit different, if this girl was like instead of a 3, maybe a 7, this would be a completely different conversation. It'd be like, oh my god, TR got this fucking hot girl. Like,
Well, do you want to? I mean, really honestly,
come on, Jim,
I
don't
talked
lie.
to her because she walked by me with a bunch of beers, and I was going to hit on her.
Ooh, Jim.
Now that I remember her, I remember how it went. Now, she walked by me with like 4 beers in her hand, and I
You're
said,
both that shit.
"Hey, where you going?" You know, we pulled the old, "Hey, what's up?" You know, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to bring you back to the table." Huh?
How you doing?
How you doing? And I said, "Oh, you should finish that and come back. I'll buy you a drink." And that's it. That's all I said to her. We were in the bar, we're whatever, having a good time. I was like, "Screw it." I said something to her. because she kept sitting over there staring at her freaking table, and,
I
like
was not paying attention
smiling.
at all.
Hey Jim, do you remember what my nickname was? What Fran used to call me at Uni Pizza Factory?
No,
You don't remember that, dude?
no.
Dude, it was Shallow Hal.
Well, obviously you are.
No, but that's what it was.
Well, yeah,
He used to
that's
call me
you.
Shallow Hal.
You're one of the shallowest dudes I ever met in my life.
Not that shallow. I mean, it was mostly a joke. I mean, but don't give me that look, okay? Most guys are to some
It doesn't
degree.
make you shallow just because you don't want to talk to every girl in the world. You can have
Surprising-
standards.
No, I mean, well,
It
that's
doesn't
what
make
I
you
mean.
shallow.
Most girls are actually way less shallow than guys. I think so, at least.
Well, I
think-
mean, as long as their pockets are deep, they don't care what the guy looks like.
No, I think just in general, most girls are not as shallow as guys. Girls can actually see past that. And we
I
just
think
don't.
girls are more shallow.
You see it, but only typically in like really attractive girls that are just shallow for whatever reason.
People are shallow.
don't
And
see-
I mean, it is what it
You
is.
see it in like you don't see it in your like average girl, whereas you'll see it in an average guy. Average guys are still shallow.
Yeah,
It's-
because that's our mentality. We always think we can get that
Your
Victoria's
penis is a
Secret
dreamer.
model. Yeah,
Penis is a dreamer.
your little head takes over a lot more than your big head.
I'm just saying, it just is what it is. But
But I'm not the only one.
you're the only one on earth.
You may say I'm a dreamer.
Okay, how about this Steelers?
Anyway, yeah. Hey, girl, if you see us out again, come over and talk to him if you like him.
Oh, I
We weren't making fun of you tonight if she is listening. I don't want to fucking insult her.
dude, don't forget she's gonna be there every Saturday.
We're going back. So when we go back, if you're
No,
listening, come
I
over
asked-
and talk to TR. He will talk to you. I
I gotta
guarantee
throw
it.
this out there. I think that's the most ridiculous thing. Not the fact that she took a ridiculous picture or that she
Don't
was
tell us where you're going to be.
creepy. No, even that she was going to be anywhere. I mean, that's whatever. The fact that I would never throw out that I'm going to be at a dive bar for
Every single
Yeah.
weekend for the next 2 months.
I mean, that kind of just says like,
Raise your standards, hon.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but that's it doesn't come off good. Huh? It doesn't come off good. I'm just throwing that out
Well,
there.
that's what I'm trying to say about her.
Like, if I'm
she's obviously very. She seems like she's very not shy, but maybe
Well, it's good that she's not, except for that she kind of is because she never actually said anything to DR.
No, I mean, I think she's very shy, and she has no idea how to really come out to a guy to talk to him.
I want to
so
throw this out there. She could actually still be a really cool chick, okay?
I know.
Despite everything that's being said right now, she could actually be a really, really cool chick. Regardless of whether TR is attracted to her or not, she could be a really cool chick. TR, the fact that you're shaking your head right now tells me you're shallow, okay?
And that's the theme of today's show, and you lost.
Exactly. Jim said he was going to hit on her. Jim wasn't that shallow. TR, you are more shallow than Jim. How's that make you feel?
I'm fine with that.
No, you should probably kill yourself.
He has a couple years left for that to fall away. He won't be shallow in about 6 years.
How
He'll be like,
old
oh, he'll be like, hon, come back and talk to me.
You're
What?
like 26 TR, right?
26, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You shallow son of a whore.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, how
Anyways,
dare I
okay,
still be in
If
Steelers.
her aunt would have came over, I probably would have said hi to her.
We really should not be putting any more time into this.
It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Ridiculous. We're more than halfway through.
What did
the
I
show.
tell you about cutting off shit when it's just going and being
Cutting
funny?
off anything that's. I'm just saying, like
it's
I don't.
funny.
I'm not trying to be a dick here. Like,
We got an email from a random girl. We had to talk legitimately about it. Okay, let's go about the Steelers.
And my last thought on it is that she very well could be a very nice person.
Yes, and if we happen to be out with you again, hon, come
Please
talk
talk
to
to
us.
Or Jim, because Jim is less shallow than TR.
Well, no, she doesn't like me, obviously. So I will get him drunk enough for him to be nice to you.
I'll be nice to her.
No, TR, you're a dick. Okay, let's just throw that out
You're
there.
such a dickhead.
It doesn't matter what
nice.
TR thinks.
It doesn't matter if you're nice.
Just not gonna go home with her.
So
He will. He will. He'll go to the parking lot. He'll go to the parking lot.
I
No.
love-
Come on,
Hey.
baby, home now.
all right, so
Steelers won.
Steelers beat the Colts. It was pretty. It was actually a pretty big win because they needed this win. The Colts were actually lined up for the playoffs, So we knocked them out, and I think now we're going to the playoffs, right? Or at least currently. Isn't
Like,
that how it goes?
we'll still be getting the wild card if we keep winning. I mean,
It's-
the Bengals are going to take it over, or they got our division, but we'll still get the number 1 wild card as long as we don't lose anymore.
I mean, I can't 100% say that we're. Obviously, I don't see us necessarily winning the Super Bowl. I mean, anything could happen. It's happened before, but I'll be happy if we make it into the playoffs. To be honest with you, like I said, my mom will be moving here soon, and if we could have a playoff match that my mom could see, she would absolutely love that. My mom is like super into like football. She was like one of those football moms.
Well, I think the way it's set up right now, if the Steelers maintain the first wild card, their first playoff game is going to be like either at Houston or at Indy again.
Okay, well,
So, I mean, I think they have a pretty
yeah,
good chance to
Indy,
win
because I
both
think
those
Indy
games.
was seriously knocked out of the playoffs, weren't they?
What's that?
Knocked out of the playoffs?
The Colts? No,
Yeah.
they're still in the hunt.
Okay, I thought us beating them knocked us. Okay, well, in the hunt means they're not in the playoffs, though, right?
No, I mean, but there's like
There's so many games,
yeah,
like nobody's
there's-
set in the playoffs yet.
Yeah, there's still so many games left.
Wasn't this week 13?
Yeah, there's 3 weeks left.
4 weeks.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying this.
No, if we lose 4 straight, we're not, or 3 straight, we're not going into the playoffs. We win 3 straight, we'll go into the playoffs. Anything can happen. We're gonna have a big end of the regular season blowout podcast. We're gonna have a playoff game podcast. We're gonna have a Super Bowl podcast.
I would love to have a playoff and Super Bowl podcast.
No, we got a tailgate and then record live at a tailgate.
That would be so awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
It's a live. Hey, let's not forget to. Well, we can talk about that later about our off-site podcast that we may be doing. But
Yeah, I hope we can get that ready.
anyways, Steelers beat the Colts. We were super happy about it. We're from the town with a great football team.
Jesus Christ.
I should get a Steelers fight song for our podcast. We should have that. We should have something on there. Just something
Yeah,
quick.
something. We should.
Me and Jim are trying to come up with a theme for the show. By the way, Jim doesn't know it yet, but I'm about to be coming to him soon with some stuff. So it just is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, and we will move on. So actually, I kind of want to do Comic-Con after. So you guys want to do Death Bowl now?
Sure.
All right. So basically, me, Jim, and TR, we've been doing a Death Bowl every week. It goes up. We put more money in, and if we pick a celebrity that ends up dying, that person wins the pot. So last week, I picked Charlie Sheen. Jim, I don't have anything down for you. I don't understand why. TR picked Betty White, but none of these people died. Okay.
Oh, so sad.
So
Oh,
this week, I have Jake the Snake Roberts.
That's funny.
I figured you'd like that, Jim.
That's funny.
Jake the Snake Roberts is he's from the WWE. I want to say WWF, but he's WWE, whatever. Well, he doesn't actually wrestle anymore. He's pretty freaking old, and I know he actually went into critical care recently, so I picked him. I don't want him to die, obviously. I'm picking him as the person that I think could possibly die in the next week, but I don't want him to die. I think Jake the Snake Roberts is awesome. I remember watching him when I was younger. Jim, who do you got?
George H.W. Bush.
Ooh. Now we both know he's freaking old as hell.
I thought he was already dead, but apparently not. So we'll go ahead and keep that going.
How do you think he's gonna die? I forgot about that.
Well, obviously that doesn't. We said that didn't count, right?
No, it doesn't count. But still, you gotta just throw out.
I mean, he'll probably try to get that last pop in with his wife. You know, what the hell's Bush's wife's name?
Mrs. Bush, Martha.
Martha Bush? No, it's not Martha Bush.
I think it's Martha Bush, isn't it?
No, Barbara.
Barbara Bush. That's what I said.
No, it's not. You fucking asshole.
Let's not go back to that recording. Yeah, it's Barbara Bush. You're right.
Yeah, Barbara and him are gonna try to get that last pop in, and he's just going to just keel over from the sex swing and die.
As far as Jake the Snake Roberts goes, he's already in intensive care, so I'm assuming that whatever that is, it's gonna kill him. TR, what do you got?
I'm going with Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. It's funny. Everybody's picking new stuff every week too, which is kind of interesting. Last week you picked Betty White. Oh, I should just say, like I said, last week I picked Charlie Sheen. I don't know what Jim picked, and TR picked Betty White. So you're picking Bob Barker, and how do you think he's going to die?
He is going to attempt to either spay or neuter a pet, and it is going to go horribly wrong, and he's going to end up with like some gashes on his jugular or something crazy like that.
I will say that I think it's pretty awesome that he did constantly do that, because I guess he wasn't actually paid or anything to do that. So he really was trying to help with everything.
Drew Carey still does it.
Dude, Bob Barker is pretty awesome. Drew Carey, I don't know a whole lot about him, but I definitely like Bob Barker. So hopefully none of these.
Drew Carey's from Cleveland. He can't be that great.
Yeah, I'm not real huge fan of Drew Carey, but I will say that I hope Bob Barker, George H.W. Bush, which is a senior, and Jake the Snake Roberts do not die. But if in the case that they do, one of us may be right and win a bet.
We're going to be rolling in the quarters.
rolling. We are up to a grand total of $1.50 a piece. It's a $3 pot right now. If one of these people pass, either Jim, myself, or TR will win $3. So
$3 wouldn't it be $4.50 if we were all in?
You're counting your own money?
Yeah.
If
you're counting the pot, it's all the money combined. Have you never played poker?
You don't win what you put back in. You go up what you put.
I know you're going up, but the pot is everything combined. Have you never played poker before?
Look at Texas Hold'em Pete over here.
What the fuck? Put your sunglasses on. I want to see your towels.
Okay, I guess with your own money, it is $4.50. $1.50 is your own money. All right, so Comic-Con. I'm sorry, Steel City Con. So we all went to Steel City Con. What town was that in? I keep getting that every time somebody asks me. Okay, Monroeville.
Convention Center. Next one will be in April.
So we went to the Monroeville Convention Center. We went to Steel City Con. This was my first time. This is not Jim or TR's first time. I will say that I am definitely happy I went. The place was awesome. I mean, it's
a nerdgasm.
I am never not going again. Let's put it that way. And I already told my wife that I plan on bringing her so she could see it. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I took pictures and we had a grand old time.
You meet some great people. Like I said, I mean, the contacts that I've made over the past year going, it's like just fun. Everybody gets along. You can stop and talk, and they remember you.
You want to talk about the person we didn't like?
Who's that?
I was going to say Pittsburgh Dad.
Why?
I don't know. I thought he was kind of rude.
He's not a very personable guy. That's the second time I met him there, and I don't know.
Yeah, the people around him are more personable.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay $30 to get a picture with him.
No.
There is not a chance in hell.
Fuck no.
I walked by and snapped one real quick.
Shit.
Did you really?
Yeah. I didn't have to pay $30.
I'm surprised he didn't tackle you. He pulled out his square and he was like, "You better swipe your card right now, motherfucker." So yeah. Anyways, there's a bunch of celebrities there. George Wendt from Cheers was there, which is, as anybody knows, Norm.
This one had
Soup Nazi was there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this one had decent celebs. The last one I would say had the best ones. The next one coming up in April actually has probably the best lineup I've seen in a while.
Yeah, they have a lot of good ones.
They got on April.
Huh?
Do you know any of the people?
They have the guy that was Darth Vader on screen during the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, the white guy.
Yeah.
No.
I can't remember his name.
Dude, have you ever actually heard the real voice of Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is it terrible? Thank God for James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Thank God for James Earl Jones, okay? That's all I'm saying. Because he freaking made Darth Vader.
Herschel from The Walking Dead will be there.
Oh, dude, you see, Jess would love to see Herschel.
Shannon Doherty from 90210 and Charms.
That is actually that is interesting.
Mick Foley, wrestler. Yeah.
Kind.
Julie Benz, who is very attractive.
I don't know who that is.
Napoleon Dynamite's going to be
Shut
there.
the tits
Napoleon
up.
Dynamite will be there. Tony Todd, who is one of my horror icons. I got to meet a couple of mine last time.
Dynamite.
And Tony Todd's another one, so I'll definitely look forward to meeting him. And that'll be April 15th, 16th, and 17th of this coming year. So you got about 4 months to get ready for that.
I'm definitely going.
If you're able to go to get a 3-day pass, it's way better than paying $30 for 1 day. But you have to go 3 days in a row. I mean, could you do that?
Probably not. But I will say that most likely I will go with you guys, and then I'll also go with Jess.
Yeah.
So I'll be making it a 2-day experience this next time. I think Jess would probably like to meet Herschel. So
Friday's the biggest. Like Saturday's the biggest day, but Friday's actually big too. So if you can get there Friday and have a good time, and Saturday, and then Sunday they're usually all gone and leaving. And
Yeah, you got to check the
packing up.
schedule to see when. the
we probably
celebrities
would
are gonna
go
be
Friday,
there.
and then we can all go. Our show we can go on Saturday or something like we did.
I'll
I do
definitely
want.
be looking for Friday and Saturday for myself also. So
As anybody knows, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, and they had tons of Star Wars cosplayers there. And I didn't know, but there is actually this group there called the 501st Garrison Corrida. They are like, they basically bring in these guys, and it's actually for a charity. They bring in only the best Imperial costume cosplayers. These people, I'm not gonna lie, these guys look like they are right, like they walked right out of the movie. Their costumes were dead on,
Oh,
and
they were so good.
dude, and they only allow the people that are dead on looking like that. And you have to be an Imperial though. They're not letting rebels in because the rebels are scum. So. But dude, it's so cool seeing these guys. And if you ever get a chance to check it out, you go to 501 ST Garrison Corrida, which is CARIDA.org. I know it's pretty long. I think I'll try to post it on Facebook. I'll try to post it on Facebook. But anyways, it's a 501st Legion in Pittsburgh, and basically they handle all of the best Imperial costume people that there are in the area. So, I mean, if you're a stormtrooper, or you're a scout trooper, you're a snipe trooper, you're a pilot, whatever,
Yeah, poop
they're
trooper?
taking you on. You're Vader.
Poop trooper?
What?
Poop trooper?
Poop trooper? No, poop troopers aren't. No,
That's my version. I'm sorry. I see a lot of Triple X versions of that movie.
they're according to their card, they are the world's definitive Imperial costuming organization. But yeah, they're awesome.
I want to see those credentials before I believe that world.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I believe it. Never mind.
There's your credentials, and they're also asking that if anybody else is into it and has the awesome costumes that you can enlist with them at the Imperial Academy, which was founded, by the way, in October of 2003. So yeah, I to me that is one of the coolest things ever because I'm a huge Star Wars geek. I think it was freaking awesome. Jim and Tiara fell asleep and walked away when I was talking to him.
That's usually what happens. Yeah.
They were like, we'll have nothing to do with this.
We'll go ahead and keep on walking.
But I'm super geek. Also, I want to bring up, what was it? The Waffle Man. Holy cow. You guys
Blue waffle.
Blue waffle, yeah.
There's a guy that serves, they have a special thing where they serve ice cream within a waffle. It's like 2 pieces of waffle, it's like a sandwich. And they serve like ice cream however you want it in between there. And oh my God, is it amazing. I freaking was going to die when I ate it. I wish there was some way I could access this all the time. Not sure if he has a real stand. Maybe he does. I'm going to have to look it up. Either way, it was awesome. If you go to Comic-Con, you will have the availability to eat it, and it's good.
Yummy.
Do you want to tell them about the... oh, you know what?
Why don't we talk about the guy first?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Old Spike Bowen?
Old Spike Bowen. This was pretty... I mean, see, I think TR joined me in the fact that this worked out to be one of the craziest kind of happenings that happened for the show, I guess. But yeah, we were just walking by this table, and I had my Jim and Zope shirt on with no sleeves on it, so my tattoo was out. and he yelled over to me. He's like, "Hey, who did your ink?" And he has two sleeves, two tattoo sleeves, and he was like, I like to see who does, good work around Pittsburgh, and that's one of the best pieces I've seen. Shout out to Whitney from Bloodlines, and then he saw the shirt, and he's like, "Wait a minute, you guys have a podcast, don't you?" Out of nowhere, we didn't ask him to do anything, we didn't say anything to him, but he recognized our logo, and it said Jim and Zopecast, and we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I saw your link on somebody else's site before." And we don't know which one. You said Pittsburgh Underground, but he was just kind of agreeing. I don't know if he knew where. But, yeah, and we ended up talking to him and talking about the show. He told us about what he does, and we hopefully can work something out later on down the road. But he was nice enough to give us a couple copies of his books and his cards. So do you want to say anything more about him? Or?
Yeah, I mean, the guy, he was a really cool guy. Like Jim said, Spike Bowen. He also was ex-military, like myself. Some of his proceeds he actually donates to the military. I mean, the guy is just a stand-up dude. He cares about the people in Pittsburgh. He wants to get with us too. We're actually, like I said, he gave us 2 books that he's written himself. He's actually working on a comic book as well.
Yeah.
But he's given us 2 books. We're gonna read through them. We're gonna check it out, and I mean. Guy is definitely cool. If you guys want to check out War in the Backyard or Region 3 by Spike Bowen,
you can find him on Facebook under
now
Spike Bowen Author.
Or you can go to regularmischief.com. Regularmischief.com. It's IRREGULARMISCHIEF.com.
I don't know how to spell.
So the guy is definitely a cool guy, and we were actually talking about interviewing him. I think we're going to have him on the show, so everybody will be able to check him out. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe next episode, Jim, do you want to reach out to him, your public relations?
Yeah, we'll work it out, and I actually do want to thank him very much for giving us about over 50 likes from sharing his shit.
I'm telling you,
incredible. In one day.
He's such an awesome guy. I don't know if you've liked his stuff yet, but I went in and I checked it out. I mean,
I did, yeah. I did it that night.
The thing is, he's a really good guy. He's local. Check him out. You want to get his books. We liked him, and he was a nice guy. So we'll have him on the show later.
Yeah, hopefully. Spike Bowen.
Not this one, but do we want to talk about what's her face that we played?
Yeah, can you do you have her intro separate? Can you play that again? Because I want him to hear the other links.
Separate. Why would I have that separate?
I don't know, but I want him to hear the other links.
Why would I have that separate, dude?
Just as a separate recording from your phone.
Okay, I can maybe get this.
Go ahead and try, because we didn't write down any of the other sites, and I want him to hear what they are.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'll just tell him who she is and where they can
Jenna
find her.
Manson. Okay, here she is.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is Jenna Manson from Images by Jenna Manson. You can find me on Facebook at Images by Jenna Manson or CuriousGoods.BigCartel.com is where you can buy some of my products. You're listening to the Jim and Zopecast.
Okay,
Curious Goods.
As somebody who has no idea what any of that was until I came upon it, let me explain what it is. Unless Jim, no,
I want to hear your version of it because please tell me how you took it.
All right, so I'm walking through. I see all the comics and all my geek splendor.
This is somebody that I told him. Like I've been talking to her.
Said nothing to me.
I've been talking. No, him. Him.
Oh, me.
And I've been talking to her since my first time there. I bought a ton of her stuff. Light switch covers of her. Like she's a model. She's a model. She does her own photography, and she does horror stuff. Like horror scream, horror masks, and they're kind of risque photographs. Well, I have her in my living room on my wall. I have a couple pieces of her through my house, and I just love what she does. And obviously, she's a very beautiful girl. So, and her husband, I believe they're married, if not boyfriend, fiance, whatever. They're both cool people, and they were able to sit and talk with us. She came back and gave us that intro, and they're very nice people. So, yeah, Images by Jenna Manson.
Now, me and Jim are very different people. We like very different things. It's not technically my type of thing, but I did find it interesting. Okay, so I walk over to this booth, and Jim's like, "Oh, this is where Jenna Manson is, and she's going to be the girl doing one of the plugs for our show." Eventually, I think we're going to have her on the show. I'm not 100% sure.
I would hope so. Yeah, she's just busy right now, but yeah, I hope we can get her on.
So, anyways, I walk up to this booth, and mind you, I've been looking at nothing but comics and toys all day. I've been looking at comics and toys. Okay. And the next thing I know, this thing, it's like light plugs, or like the light, what are they called?
Light switch covers.
Light switch covers. Light switch covers, and then pictures of people, of like girls dressed up wearing like masks, like horror masks and stuff.
It's her.
That's all her.
Where they're not, are they nude? They're not nude. Are they?
She has topless pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. They're like, these are like half naked girls of her and like other half naked girls wearing like horror masks or being in horror situations where they're holding like knives and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I've never been introduced to anything. I've never seen anything like this before. I will tell you that I've never seen anything like this. They have statues, like little little statues that would say like a foot high or lower. One of them, and I'm like, oh, look, Darth Vader. Oh, it's not Darth Vader. It is half Darth Vader and then the head of Adolf Hitler on it. They have just the craziest things I've ever seen. It's basically amalgams of just crazy shit put together. They definitely have something that nobody else has.
They're one of a kind artists, and I love their work. I mean, everything that they have, I love.
So I was like, what the hell have I just got into right now? Now, like I said, it's not exactly something for me, but I know there are people out there that love that kind of stuff. And I kind of actually thought, I'm not gonna lie, the Vader Hitler was pretty freaking hilarious to me. I don't know. I found that to be kind of cool.
I like a lot of their stuff. Like that's like serious man cave stuff.
They just have some interesting things that you're not going to find anywhere else. But yeah, it was pretty interesting, and hopefully we'll have her on the show.
Okay, so you can find her on Facebook, Images by Jenna Manson, and all her other links are there to go to her other sites to purchase. She has specials every now and again. She had a couple Black Friday specials for some pictures you can get, and yeah, like I said, I mean, she's one of the few people that communicated and talked with me throughout that convention for the last 3 times. So. She's definitely great.
You want to go? I'm telling you right now. Go to that convention. That convention is absolutely awesome. I mean, Comic-Con. The fact that I haven't gone is kind of a shame. It is pretty right up my alley. If you're into comics, if you're into video games, I mean, I got drawings of Thanos, Darth Vader.
Put it up.
I don't have it with me right now. Oh yeah,
you do.
You know. Oh yeah, for those of you that are watching that will watch this on video, there's Darth Vader and there's Thanos. I actually got a Link action figure, Link from Zelda. I mean, it's so freaking awesome, the stuff that they have there. We were running out of time, but oh my god, we didn't even get to the commercial. This is not enough time.
You want to finish the show on a commercial?
We can't, dude. We're gonna. Sorry, Nick. We didn't make it into your commercial. We will next week, hopefully. Honestly, go to Comic-Con. You got to check it out, or Pittsburgh Con, whatever you want to call it. Steel City Con. It was so awesome. I cannot wait to go back there. Everybody there is super, super nice too. It is just the geeks' paradise. Nick, you'd absolutely love it too. I'm just throwing that out there. So
yeah, if you find them on Facebook under Steel City Con, whoa, fuck off. Or you can go to steelcitycon.com and you can purchase your tickets for the April convention coming up. 3-day passes are the best purchase if you can go for 3 days. If not, they do offer 1-day passes. It's worth it. 1 day was awesome. So,
sorry we did not get through everything, but I promise next week we will. I think we'll have to touch on a little bit more Comic-Con. It's just not enough time this week.
Nah, we'll be fine. We had good stuff. Good job. Thanks to everybody who communicated with us, gave us their intros, their interviews, everything. Spike Bow and Jenna Manson, Steel City Con. We'll see ya. TR, thanks for joining.
Oh, yes, as always. Thank you for having me.
Next time I expect more than
3 stories.
Yeah, you told me 3.
All right. See you next week for Chapter 38. Chapter 38 next week.
Mm-mm-mm.